Hello and welcome to Opinionated Media, the show where all the opinions are exclusively ours. I'm your host, Dominic Malone. We got a great show for you tonight. E3 was a couple days ago, so we're going to wrap that up and give you some information, our thoughts on that. We have a review for Metal Gear Solid for you, for other people that want another opinion on it. And we also have a villain rant because we know our fans love those. So stick around and see a great episode for you tonight of Opinionated Media. Okay, welcome to Opinionated Media. E3 was just a couple days ago, like I said, or however, depending on when you're watching this episode. So we like to recap some of our favorite things from it and our opinion. Anything you liked about E3 just to get us started off with?
There was a couple things I liked about E3, one of which was Microsoft announcing that Final Fantasy 13 would be on the Xbox. It shocked a lot of people. It's going to be on the PS3 as well. But the fact that Microsoft has it on the Xbox now, that's going to really boost them in sales. And I think they will actually fly ahead of Sony and PlayStation with the release of Final Fantasy 13 for the 360.
Yeah, speaking of 360, I saw Microsoft's press conference and I was more than astounded, shocked, and just happy. They had announced several partnerships, NBC, Netflix, Universal Studios, and some others if I recall correctly. The one thing I thought when I watched this was, man, Xbox is not taking any crap anymore. They're getting in there and they're not messing around, so I like their whole avatar system, their whole party system. If you didn't know, you can, if you rent a Netflix movie, you can watch it with your friends that aren't even with you somewhere else. So, I mean, that's a very impressive feature.
That's
enough. Very they could have announced that and been proud.
Especially considering all the, all the new features and things that Microsoft's going to make it so all you'll need is a TV and a 360. Mm-hmm. You won't need a computer or anything.
Yeah, pretty much. But Microsoft obviously wasn't the only show there. Even though they tried to steal it, other people did show up. Did you find anything else you liked particularly, maybe?
Well, another thing I found particular that I liked a lot was by Microsoft. I love the preview for Fable 2.
Fable 2 did look really good.
I played the first one of my favorite games of all time. The second one looks incredible. There's a lot of new gameplay features. It gets a lot more in-depth. The character is yours. It is your personality, and what you do in the game determines what your character looks like. You can get married, have children, own a house. It's your story, it's your destiny. I really like that about it.
Yeah. There's a lot of different things also. I like the Sonic Unleashed is coming out soon. I like that a lot. Sonic is actually starting to look good again. Sega's getting their heads back on their heads and having some good ideas. Sonic, for the first time in 5 years or so, actually looks like he's running fast. After the crash and burn, there was Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, so I don't even need to get into that. This looks like a game that's going to bring them back into the business. I'm not sure how much the Werehog's going to look, how good that's going to be. I mean, Sonic's all about speed, putting him into combat. It seems kind of weird. It looks comical and cartoony, and I liked it, but I don't know if it's what they need. But besides that, I really enjoy Sonic. I'm going to buy it regardless if it sucks.
As do I.
It's probably come out for all three systems, I believe, so.
Sonic, regardless of the graphics or the gameplay, most of their games, no matter how technically crappy they are, they're usually still entertaining enough.
Right.
Worth a buy.
So definitely worth a buy, or at least a rent. Don't be cheap, just play the game. E3 also, of course, brought back the Guitar Hero and Rock Band, but you know our opinions on that. I'm not going to get too much into that. I was very disappointed with the E3 aspect of Guitar Hero 4 and Rock Band. I mean, it didn't seem like they had any new news that we didn't know already. It seemed like hands-on reviews for the people there, which is cool.
All I saw was people playing the game.
And I mean, that's even unimpressive in itself. They're all pretty much the same with new features. I didn't see good use of the new features, so try hard next time, Harmonix, on your press releases. Anything else on E3?
That's all I've got.
Nice show. I want to go one day, so if someone knows a way to get us in, definitely let us know.
Okay, for our next segment is my review of Metal Gear Solid 4. I recently attained it after about 2 years of wait from their first preview. So, okay, I'd say it's probably the longest in the Metal Gear series. Final cutscenes exceeding over an hour, which is kind of ridiculous unless you're a fan. But as far as gameplay wise, they've stuck to the true Metal Gear style and kept all the same kind of aspects, just with added more features, keeping the camo index from Snake Eater and getting rid of the radar, but still keeping an easy way to keep track of enemies with the solid eye. And as far as story goes, if you're not a fan of the series and you haven't played the other games, you're pretty much going to be lost. So either Wikipedia it or play others from the series. Me being a big fan, I was very proud of it. It's probably the best game I've played this year. Very impressed with the story. They wrap up pretty much every question you could have about the series. Graphics are pretty much top-notch. There's pretty much no difference between cutscene and gameplay quality. Voice acting is good as ever. Not to mention they still kind of maintain their sense of humor that they have in the other games, with hidden things in lockers and things such as that. An increased weapon list, and actually, surprisingly, a lot of replay value considering there's a number of things you can unlock playing it through again. Not to mention a new, completely separate online feature, which is basically its own game. So, in this review, I'd recommend this game, especially if you're a fan. If not, give it a try, even if you aren't really sure of the story. It's basically just like an interactive movie. Well,
it is now time for our villain rant
of the week.
In this episode, I'm going to talk about your lovely friend Bowser. That green or brown or tan, turtle-shelled, horny dinosaur.
Let's go with it, man.
I think Bowser is a piece of shit. Please, somebody explain to me this concept of a dinosaur in a turtle shell who breathes fire.
Has 8,000 kids.
Yes, has 8,000 kids. Fucking Koopas. Why is he attacking plumbers? Why? He didn't. I think he should die. Definitely think that motherfucker should die. And what I don't get, every time Mario kills him, he just grabs him by the tail. Okay? Wouldn't you see that coming after about the third or fourth time? He just grabs him by the tail, swings him around, throws him off.
Okay, this is the end of our show. Thanks for watching, and we really appreciate it. Now we're going to leave you with the Mad Minute. We're going to try to fit in things that we're not happy about in 1 minute. So we're going to try to just, finish the show off with a bang, if you would say. Okay, so let's go. First off, Rock Band downloadable content. I'm not liking it right now. No, it's good. We can just go. Let's get it. Rock Band downloadable content. It's not being very good right now. They released the Who pack. A lot of people like the Who, but
Too many Who songs.
Yeah, for real.
They're picking like 3 bands and giving every song they got. Give us a variety, people.
You know what I freaking saw on Wikipedia? I saw Misery Business by Paramore. I'm sorry, I'm a guy who likes Paramore. I want to hear that song. I want to play it, Just get it out there. We wait for it. Okay, what you got next?
RuneScape. Sucks.
No one needs to play it ever again. It takes your friends.
I used to play it. I used to love it.
I played it for 2 hours, and I saw the graphics, and I saw what I had to do, and I said, "Fuck this, no."
I used to like it. They got rid of the wilderness. That was the greatest thing. You could just go and kill whoever you wanted, but it's gone.
It's alright. It's alright.
On TV, there's a Pirates of the Caribbean commercial for an online game where you're not Jack Sparrow, you're some random guy.
No.
You downloaded it.
I downloaded it though, because I want to see what it is. I want to check it out.
It's worth a shot, I guess.
Yeah.
Iron Man the video game. Nothing else needs to be said except that sucks. Good
Yeah.
story.
Terrible.
Okay. Yeah.
that's
and
it.
we're out of time.
Thank you for watching the show. Tune in next time. We'll try to get more in our minute next time. See you guys later.